Not seeing this, because whenever you're getting closer to your end, sometimes the harder it becomes. The closer a woman gets to her delivery day, the harder it becomes. The bigger the baby, the greater the pressure got to be for her to give birth to that baby. Watch this. The closer Rachel got to the end of their journey, the harder her labor became. Rachel starts experiencing trouble as she is evolving in her travel. Notice when she begins to experience friction. She's experiencing friction while she's moving forward. If you don't experience some friction the rest of the way, then you ain't moving forward. You have to stand still. Because it's when a car is moving forward that it experiences friction coming against it. And you're going to have to go through some friction as you move forward to your finish. So go on right now on the first day of the rest of the way and conceive your comfort. Give it up. Prepare yourself for the pressure, because the pressure is going to help you push the rest of the way. You didn't get it. The pressure is going to help you push the rest of the way. The pressure is going to propel you and prepare you to fulfill the purpose that God has for your life the rest of this year. You got the purpose. You got purpose in you. But it's going to take some pressure to push that purpose out of you the rest of the way. They left Bethel on their way to Ephraim. But in between Bethel and Ephraim, they experienced some pressure. Bethel means house of God. Bethel means house of God. Ephraim is another name for Bethlehem. Bethlehem means house of bread, which means a place of fruitfulness. They left the house of God on their way to the house of bread. The house of God is where we get the revelation of God. And the house of bread is where we get the rewards of God. But in between the revelation of God and the rewards of God, you're going to experience the process of God. And how you respond to the process of God will determine if you receive the rewards of God. When you get the revelation of God and you start the journey to the rewards of God, in between the revelation of God and the rewards of God, the revelation of God that you receive is going to be tested in the process. Because you never go straight from revelation to reward. There's always a period between revelation and reward, and it's called process. And when you're going through the process is when you're going to experience turbulence in your life, and you've got to decide right then and there, am I going to respond to this turbulence by the revelation of God, or am I going to respond by resigning from what I'm going through because what I'm going through is too rough for me? But that's what the revelation of God is for.
Speak on it.
The revelation of God is to help you get through the process.
Come on, Bishop. Come on,
so
now.
you can get to the rewards. And you're going to have to use the revelation of God that you received in the house of God to help you push through the pressure that you're going to experience the rest of 2018. If you're going to reach your place of fruitfulness, don't let the roughness that you're going to experience the rest of the way cause you to resign. But use the revelation of God to help you push through the pressure so you can get to the promise. But not only must we concede our comfort, but here's the second thing God gave me in the strategy that we need to put in effect on this first day of the rest of the way, if we want the rest of the way to be the best of our year. Not only must we concede our comfort, but secondly, watch this, July 1st, the first day of the second half. July 1st, the first day of the rest of 2018. So this is the first day of the rest of the way. And if we're going to see the rest of the way be the best of our year, not only must we concede our comfort, but secondly, we must check our corner.
Well.
We got to check our corner, because the rest of my way is going to be the best of my year. And there's some things I got to do on this first day of the rest of the way to ensure that the rest of the way be the best of the year. And the second thing I got to do is I got to check my corner. Not just concede your comfort, but you got to check your corner. Watch verse 17. Verse 17 says that it came to pass when she was in hard labor that the midwife said unto her, fear not, thou shalt have this son also. Rachel begins to have hard labor. And the text says her midwife begins to coach her. Watch this. Her midwife begins to coach her and says, don't fear, because you're going to have this son also.
Yes.
She says, Rachel, I know you're feeling some unusual pressure, but you've got to remind yourself of the promise. Because remember, I told you the revelation of God is what is going to push you through the rough times so you can make it to the rewarding times. You see, Rachel's midwife is speaking of the prophecy that God gave to Rachel when she had Joseph. And the promise that God gave Rachel when she gave birth to Joseph is, the Lord shall add to me another son. And so her midwife reminds her of the revelation of God to help her push through this rough time so that she can receive the reward of God. You see, it's going to get rough the rest of the year. That's why you need to check your corner to make sure you got the right crew in your corner. Oh, you might have to get you a new crew, because the rest of the way ain't gonna be a picnic in the park. And you don't need people around you who can encourage you and empower you when you're going through. You don't need people in your life that's going to be a liability to you. You need people in your life that will be a lifeline for you. The rest of the way, you need people in your corner who will remain faithful to you when the winds change from fair winds to fierce winds. The rest of the way, you need people in your life who will correct you when you're wrong because they love you. Not people congratulating you when you're wrong because they want to leech on you. The rest of the way is going to be the best of your year. So the rest of the way, you don't need people in your corner who don't look like and act like what you want the rest of your year to be like. They talking to me. You don't have to cut people off.
My God.
You can still show them love. And you can still show them kindness. But even though you don't cut them off, you can't carry them on. Because you realize to carry them on is going to cost you more than it's going to contribute to you. To carry them on is going to frustrate you more than it's going to facilitate you. To carry them on is going to make you abort your assignment. Then it will help you abound in your assignment. They may apologize, but they can't be in your corner. They may be in your family, but they can't be in your corner. They can remain your friend on Facebook, but they can't remain in your corner. They can stay in your contacts, but they can't stay in your corner. They may sit in the cubicle next to you at work, but they can't be in your corner. Somebody need to help me here. You ain't got to cut them off. They may work in the same department, but they can't be in your corner. communicate with you. They may cook like you. They may drive the same car like you. They can have the same career as you. They can be the same color as you, but they can't be in your corner. You see, all those things they got like you, but that doesn't necessarily mean because they got all those things like you that they remain in your corner.
Speak, Bishop.
Yes, sir.
Because some folk ain't. Let me do it. Let me say it the way I'm feeling.
Go ahead.
Some folk ain't
Come on.
midwife material.
Yeah, go.
Come on now.
There you go.
Come on. So true. So
Some folk ain't midwife material. Look who Rachel has in her corner when she starts having her labor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't midwife material. In other words, watch this. Let me help you understand what that means. Some folk are too full of drama to help you fulfill your dream.
Speak.
They just say, whatever help you fulfill your dream because they full of too much drama, and you keep fooling with folk who are full of drama more than they're full of dreams.
Well.
Some folk are too bipolar to help you stay balanced.
My Lord.
Come on now.
Some folk are too stingy to help you succeed.
Yeah.
My Lord.
Some folk are so caught up in their midlife crisis, they can't be your midwife coach.
My Lord.
They can't help you go the rest of the way because they're stuck in their own rut. You care for them, but you realize you can't count on them.
Yeah. Speak on it.
Because folk who are stuck in their own life cannot help you go all the way. Folk who are willing to only go so far with you can't help you to go all the way. Folk who are content with just doing enough to get by can't help you go all the way.
Yeah.
Folk who want to cut corners
Yeah. Come on.
are folk you don't need in your corner.
Yeah.
You need people in your corner that you can count on when you don't think you can carry on.
Oh, my Lord. Well.
I ain't got a lot of folk in my corner. But be sure this one thing. The folk I got in my corner, I can count on to encourage me when I feel like I can't carry on. Yeah. You need folk in your corner who can help facilitate you moving forward in the future that God has in store for you. You don't need people in your corner trying to take you back to where you've been.
Come on now.
But you need people in your corner that will bring you where you've never been before. She says, Rachel, you shall have this child. I know it's hard, girl. Hunker down. We're going to do this. You shall have this child. Also, it's painful, but you got to keep pushing. But not only must we concede our comfort, and not only must we check our corner, but here's the third thing God gave me in the strategy that we need to put in effect on this first day of the rest of the way if we want the rest of the way to be the best of our year. Not only must we concede our comfort, not only must we check our corner, but Elder Fowler, we must change our confession.
Well.
I'm just a little ways away from the ending of this year. Ecclesiastes 7:9 says, better is the end of a thing than its beginning. How is my ending going to be better than my ending going to be better than my beginning? Oh, if this is the first day, July the 1st is the first day of the rest of the way of 2018, what do I need to do on this first day to ensure that the rest of the way is the best of my year? I must change my confession.
Yeah.
Verse 18 says, Verse 18 says, and it came
Yes, sir.
to pass as her soul was in departing, for she died, that she called his name Benoni. But his father called him Benjamin. Watch this. The pain became so great. They were just a little ways away. But the pain became so great for Rachel that she began to feel faint. And she reached the point where her labor became fatal. And as she was dying, she said this, the baby's name shall be Benoni, which means son of my sorrow. That's what she spoke, watch this, over her future. Her son was her future. Yeah. And she said, my future shall be sorrowful. She said, he shall be the son of my pain. But Jacob said, no, his name shall not be Benoni, son of sorrow, but his name shall be Benjamin, son of strength.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this. Rachel said, my future shall be sorrowful. But Jacob said, my future shall be successful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rachel says, my future is going to be pitiful. Jacob said, no, it ain't. My future shall be powerful.
Yeah.
Rachel says, my future shall be painful. Jacob says, my future shall be purposeful.
Yes.
And I need to tell you, the rest of the way, which is your future, the rest of the way, which is what you're giving birth to,
Yes.
ain't going to be the best of your year if you don't change your confession on this first day of the rest of the way.
Yeah.
This first day of the rest of the way is the day that you need to make a correction in your confession.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Don't even start this second half. Y'all got to see this. This is the first day of the rest of the way. You're going to have to correct your confession, because it's going to be your confession that determines your condition the rest of the way.
Well.
If God says the rest of the way is going to be the best of your year, because the ending of a thing is better than its beginning, so God is saying the rest of your way is going to be the best of your year. So your confession has got to declare that as your condition, you got to declare in your confession that what God has said is going to be my condition the rest of the year. If God says the rest of the way is going to be the best of your year, then you need to confess that you will be blessed the rest of the year.
Yes.
Oh, if God says the better is the ending, better y'all can get it. The best, better is the ending than the beginning, So if God is actually saying the rest of the way is going to be better than the beginning of this year, then what you need to be doing is you need to confess that you will be blessed the rest of the way. You need to confess that you will have success the rest of the way. You need to confess that you will not be stressed the rest of the way. You need to confess that you will live a life of holiness the rest of the way. You need to confess that you will experience wholeness the rest of the way. You need to confess that you will make progress the rest of the way. You need to confess that you will walk in greatness the rest of the way. You need to confess that you will have boldness the rest of the way. Confess fruitfulness over the rest of the way.